Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Feel Good Fridays. Coming live straight at you from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, it's your hosts, Paulie and Bagz.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Feel Good Fridays. I'm Paulie.
And I'm Bagz.
And today, folks, I am happy to be joined today on our show by none other than Jeff Karoleski. Jeff, welcome to the show.
All right. Jeff, yeah,
thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
That's right. So, Jeff, tell the audience how long you've been in a leadership role.
So leadership role, I've been 12 years.
Wow.
So 12 years leading people. It's been nice.
Fantastic. So, before we get into it, Bagz, what are we going to talk about today?
Well, today, friends, we have Jeff who's going to talk a little bit about, with us, time management. So the first question is, Jeff, why is time management extremely important as a leader?
All right, so time management, it's kind of the center and the focus of what we do. Without time management, you've seen it, right? People that don't have time management skills, you've seen how they struggle throughout the day, throughout the week, they struggle throughout their career. And the biggest thing about time management, it's about being effective and efficient at your job every day, right? So without it, you don't get as much done. With it, you get a lot more done.
So from what you're telling me is people that aren't good with it, they get that big backlog of stuff that never seems to go away or go down. And then they always say, I wish there's more than 24 hours in a day.
Yep, right. Production goes down, stress goes up.
Sounds like a good mix.
Yeah, no, spot on. And look, for some folks out there that might be struggling with time management and they do feel that wave of backlog and do feel that stress and do feel like their work-life balance is taking an impact because of the result of their lack thereof time management. What's some tips or tricks, or what's some of the things that we can tell our leaders out there that they can try to implement to help with their time management?
Yeah, so there's a ton of things out there. First thing I would say is, with time management, find what works for you, because what works for one person definitely may not work for the other. So you've got to determine what works best for you. But just a couple kind of tips and things that I focus on. So use a list, right? Make a list for the week, make a list for the day. On that list, A, B, and C priorities. So what is the most important? What has to be done right away? What has to be done that week? If it's a C priority, does it have to be done that week, or does it even really have to be done at all? So determine, what those are, and that kind of helps guide you through that list throughout that week, that month, that quarter, that half. Other than that, when it comes to the virtual world of meetings, right? So a lot of meetings out there. First and foremost, make sure that you're replying when somebody invites you to a meeting. Are you going to or not going to attend? Have the courtesy to help them out with their time management. Secondly, do you add value to that meeting, or does that meeting add value to you? If it doesn't, do you really have to be present for it? And then thirdly, if you're scheduling meetings, we always typically, I think, go towards meeting, half hour, 1 hour, doesn't necessarily need to be that. So what if we did 25 minutes? What if we did 45 minutes? Give yourself back that 5 minutes, that 45 minutes for, simple things like a bio break, right? Just to step away, have a break, be able to reset for the day, and be able to be much more efficient in what you're doing. And, lastly, have an agenda. When you go into a meeting, when you go into a day, have an agenda of what you want to accomplish, what you want to discuss, and where you need to be at the end of it.
No, those are all great best practices. I would say another one is empowering your team, right? I think some of us leaders out there feel the need that we have to be involved in every little aspect of someone's business. It's in empowering them and trusting them that they're going to get the things that you need them to do done. And sometimes it's hard, especially for new leaders in the industry, to be able to trust that they're going to get everything done that we need them to. So.
I think Jeff made a lot of great points about priorities, because a lot of times I think we jump at the act of something that's like a time suck, where does that have to really be done right now? Do I really have to invest all my time there now? Or can I put that to the side and focus on something that's going to make an impact on my day, my team, my business right now, right? So prioritization in that time management is huge, because again, I think a lot of times people get sucked down those roads of things that just suck down an hour or two, like you mentioned, and then you're like, where'd your day go, right? Where'd my day go? How's the time to pack up and go home? How do you get anything done today? That means clearly, folks, if you have that, you got to relook at your time management skills for sure.
Nope, spot on. And again, thanks for joining us today. That's pretty much a wrap for us on today's edition of Feel Good Fridays. Give us the rock, blow it up. So look, if you missed any of our previous episodes, please catch us out on our YouTube channel at Feel Good Fridays Podcast, or you can listen to us on the go at our iHeartRadio app and or Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your pods. So what do we have in store for us next week, Bagz? Or are we just going to kind of...
I don't think we're going to have to like do a little mystery subject next week. So keep tune in next week.
Hey, if you got any ideas for us out in the field, throw us in the comments. What should we cover next week? And we might just select your topic. So that being said, as always, take care.
And hail to Pitt.
Thank you for tuning in to Feel Good Fridays. If you want to stay up to date with our podcast releases and upcoming material, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. I'll wait. You didn't do it yet. Go ahead. I'm still waiting. Did you do it? Definitely check us out on our TikTok for special announcements and possible giveaways. Both can be found by searching at Feel Good Fridays Podcast. Thank you, and make it a great day.